Good morning, students. Have a nice Wednesday. Day before, we learned about unforgettable Walt Disney and his best creations. Right? At last, we learned about Oswald the Rabbit, a new series. He earned very much by creating Oswald the Rabbit. But what happened? Walt Disney, he went to Neon distributor. Why? For earning more money. He went to Neon distributor with a view to in order to earn more money. But what happened there? The distributor copyrighted it, and again Walt Disney, he had to face some trouble. He ran into trouble, but he was a courageous man, determined fellow. He did not seem downhearted. He did not seem downhearted. He did not lose his courage. He kept his courage, and by pulling together his courage, he said, "We are going to make a new series of. We are going to start a new series, and it is about a mouse. We are going to create a new series, and it is about a mouse. It will make a history. It will make a history, and really it made a history. Mouse, Mickey, it celebrated Walt's 14th birthday. It celebrated 14th. It celebrated 14th birthday, not 40th. 40th birthday in 1968. It was a great celebration because it made history. It earned so much, very much. As soon as it opened, millions of people flocked, gathered to see it. A quarter of billion, show a Disney movie. A quarter of billion people saw a Disney movie. 100 million. People visited the Disney TV show. Mickey Mouse, it made history on his 48th celebration of his birthday 1968. As soon as it opened, a quarter of million people saw Disney movie. Second, 100 million people visited the Disney TV show. 100 million people read Disney book and magazine. Almost 10 million people visited Disneyland. Almost 10 million people visited Disneyland. All this happened according to Walt. All this happened because of movie, because of Mickey. This all is nothing but the result of Mickey. Mickey is the first successful creation of God's vision and fertile imagination. Mickey Mouse is the first successful creation of God's vision and fertile imagination. His ability and fertile imagination. Walt used this ability to any occasion, whether it is large or small. He used his ability for any occasion, whether it is large or small. Mickey, it made history turning point. It brought turning point. It was a turning point for Walt. Made so many changes. Turning point means important changes. Important changes take place, happen in life. It was a turning point for Walt. He learned so much. Again, what did the writer say? The writer said that Mickey is perhaps better than anything else. perhaps better than anything else. Perhaps better or anything else. His brother said once his son, he was suffering from measles. Unfamiliar words. Measles. He was suffering from measles, a contagious disease. He was suffering from measles. His son, Roy Edward, he was suffering from measles. Measles means a contagious disease. Contagious disease means Uri, Asabda. He was suffering from these measles. Word came and told him the story of his new idea. Story of new idea named Pinocchio. Pinocchio that he was making. Word came and told him the story of Pinocchio that he was making. Roy Edward, when he heard the story of Pinocchio, tale of fairy tale, within short time he forgot all about wisdom. What told the story in such a way. He told the story in such a way, in a graphing. When he told the story in a graphing way, Roy Edward, he was so wide open. He became so wide open to the story of Pinocchio. Within short time, he forgot all about wisdom. And when the story was completed, finished, he was very badly disappointed. He became very unhappy. He became very sad when the story was finished. Walt Disney, he told it in a graphing way. Graphing way means masterly, very skillfully. He told it. And the effect of it was that Roy Edward, he forgot all about his business. After that, Walt Disney, he very quickly nursed, he very calmly nursed the new dream of making a new kind of amusement park. Now he was going to make the new kind of amusement park. His idea, it would look, it would sing, it would sing potpourri. It would sing potpourri. What was going to make a new kind of amusement park? It idea, it would sing potpourri. Potpourri means it would sing a potpourri of his all ideas. It would sing preposterous. It would sing, it would look preposterous. He was going to make a new kind of amusement park. And it would sing potpourri. His idea, it would look preposterous. Let us see the meaning of these two new words. Potpourri means collection. Collection of all his ideas. And preposterous, that means absurd, foolish, ridiculous. Note down these words. These new words. Potpourri. Potpourri means a collection of all his ideas to make new kind of amusement park. And second thing, preposterous. It would look absurd. It would look foolish. It would look ridiculous. Why? Why it would look foolish? Why his idea look preposterous, absurd, foolish? Why it look ridiculous? Because it would sing new word. Because it would sing $1,000,000. It would sing $1,000,000 to make such type of amusement park. Sing means to go down, to fail or move to lower level. It would sing. It would sing his $1,000,000 go down to fail to make such amusement park. So he did not mention it to anyone. He did not describe. He did not say this thing to anyone. He did not say to anyone about the idea of making new type of amusement park. Did not describe, didn't say to anyone, because it would sing, it would fail millions of people, billions of dollars. And when he told us about this new type of amusement park, he encouraged all of us. He infused He infused all of us, he inspired, he encouraged us to join with him. Though he accepted all the opinions of the people working with him, but the final judgment his was. He took the final judgment. He took the final decision and entertained new type of amusement park. It was ready. Now let us see what type it was. What type it was according to him. According to him. According to him, it was his best creation. According to him, that it would be the best. Someone asked what? How should the Disneyland look? How should the Disneyland look? He very soon replied that it should look like nothing else on the earth. The Disneyland, it should look my Disneyland, it should look like nothing else on the earth. Extraordinary, even unique creation. Unique creation of his fertile imagination. The new type of amusement park, it was just like a kid. Just like a kid with a toy. With a toy. A child with a toy. It was just like a kid boy with a toy. The biggest toy, the shiniest toy on the earth. The biggest toy, the shiniest toy on the earth. Through this path, world used to wander. What used to wander through the path. It was the best creation. It was the best creation. Here one should say that Walt Disney, he has been great celebrity because of his unique creation, new type of amusement park. Though he made such achievement, though he achieved great success, he remained the simplest of men. Throughout his life, he remained the simplest of men. He always hated parties. He did not like to celebrate parties. He went out in a night at a little restaurant only for a burger and chili. Burger. He went out. He went out in a night only for a burger and chili. New word. Burger means food. A food cooked in a particular way. He went out in the night at a little restaurant only for a burger and cheese curry. Burger means food that is cooked in a particular way. A burger cheese for lunch. He went out in the night at a little restaurant. He always attended parties. He remained the simplest of men. His only extravagance. His only extravagance. Which thing? Was to make railroad. To make railroads. To make railroads around the ground at his home. Extravagance. Extravagance. Most extravagance it was to make railroad around the ground at his home. Extravagance. Extravagance means to spend much beyond necessary. To spend much. To spend much. Simply spend. Always attend parties. His extravagance was to make railroad. Once a friend asked him. Once a friend asked God, what do you do with all your money? What do you do with all this money? Where do you spend? How do you spend all your money? Hearing him, he replied that, how did he reply? Pointing to the Disneyland. Pointing to the Disneyland. He said, I will fertile the land. I will fertile the land. I will make it more rich. I will cultivate. I will plow it. And he did it. He did it. Besides, first time he has been solemn. He enjoyed so much. Once his friends asked him, what do you do with all this money? How do you spend? Where do you spend? Pointing to the Disneyland. He answered, he said that I will fertile it. I will make rich it. I will plow, I will cultivate. And he did all this. First time since he started his business. Since he started his business, very first time he became Solomon. S-O-L-V-E-N-T. Notice the clear words. Solvent means able to pay his debt, financial debt, able to pay his debt. Solvent, he became able to pay his debt to owe to other people, from whom he borrowed, he owed. First time he became solvent. Besides, he also spent his money for other development. He also spent his money for other development, which they are: one, mineral mine. He also developed other his ideas. One of them was mineral kind. Mineral kind. A valley in Syria. A valley in Syria. High. He developed it, mineral kind. Second, he also spent his money on the development of a California institute. A California Institute of Art. He developed. For this, he donated land. He donated land and several millions dollars. Donated land. Several $1 million. Most ambitious of all are Disneyland, $100. $100 billion for Disney World. He developed, he spent $100 million for Disney World. And City of Tomorrow. City of Tomorrow in Florida. T-O-M-O-R-R-O-W. He developed all this. He developed all his ideas. Mineral kind, California Institute of Art, Disneyland, Disney World, and City of Tomorrow. $100 million spent and developed all this. Now let us see last episode of Walt Disney. Amidst all these activities, tragically Walt was stricken with a fatal disease. Fatal means causing death. Fatal disease. He was stricken, he met fatal disease, and he was under treatment. He was hospitalized. He was very serious, desperately ill. Desperately ill. There was little hope to be cured. There was little hope to be cured. Desperately ill. He was hospitalized. The writer, his brother, Lloyd Disney, he went there to meet him. He went the night before he died. Before he died. He said, whatever it is, I have got. Whatever it is, I have got. Don't get it to others. Don't get it to others. Though he was desperately ill, his mind, it was full of ideas for future. It was full of new ideas, new thoughts for future things. He said, whatever it is I have got, don't get it to others. Don't get it to others. And the last words of Walt Disney, immortal. What did he say? He said, my Disneyland would never be completed, would never be finished. Walt's Disneyland would never be finished, would never be completed. He also said that there is something precious, ageless. Remember these words, last words of Walt Disney, immortal words. There is something precious, ageless in every human being. Remember his last words. Dear friends, keep these words into your mind. What did he say? At last he said something. What kind of something? That is precious, costly, ageless. There is no bondage of age. There is something which is precious, ageless in every human being, in all of us, which will make us play with the children toys. Which will make us play with the children toys. Which will make laugh at the silly things. Which will make sing at a bathtub. And which will make play. But Disneyland, it would never be finished. It would never be played. There is something precious, ageless, which will make us to play with the children's toys, which will make us laugh at the silly things, which will make us sing in a bathtub, and which will make think about new trends. The generation like you, dear friends, the generation like you will continue to celebrate God's word. The generation will come and will continue to celebrate His